I know I'm late. I know I am late. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, y'all. What's up, Rodolfo? Hey, hey, hey. Shout out to my mom in the building. Yes, Biggie is here, child. He just made his way down the steps. Hi. Come on in. Come on in. Like this video, please. And thank you. Like this video. I was like too busy answering uh DMs, child, cause y'all all in my DMs asking me this, asking me that, and I'd be like, hold on. Look, I'm trying to get this together. I don't know if these glasses match. They're gonna match today. Come on in. Y'all know the drill. We got a lot to talk about today. We will get started after this very brief introduction.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATL.
Guess what being a blogger?
More than a blogger.
Guess what being a blogger? You are more than a blogger.
I am more.
Guess what being a blogger?
All of is my son.
Okay, that shit is good.
I am more than a blogger.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say all them is her son.
Yes.
All them
It's her son. Yes.
say all them
It's her son. Yes.
say all them is her son.
Like for real.
The blog goddess, 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 Michelle is here.
Yeah.
All them is her son.
Like for real.
Sitting up here trying to coordinate. Trying to coordinate. Hey y'all, come on in the room. Come on in the room. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all know we got to catch up on this Real Housewives of Atlanta drama. You know, that is my forte, and that's why you here. That's what we're gonna talk about. The taglines were finally released today. I got a whole press release at 1 o'clock this afternoon. I think I like those. And I'm gonna read it to you. Either way it goes, I'm gonna play the clip as well. Also, Porsha went live yesterday around the same time I did, so I didn't see it till later. But Porsha actually, confirmed what Kandi had spilled. It seemed like Porsha was a little bit, desperate to get this her side of the story out there, but we're gonna get there. I'm gonna talk about that. Kenya is speaking out about the ratings. I'm gonna talk about that. So it's just a mess. This whole season 16 reboot or light reboot or whatever they want to call it, this stuff is in shambles. And I know people were like, Michelle, you're cheering for their demise. No, I'm not. I'm up here watching it like y'all are. So I'm not cheering for it. I want them to succeed, but they can't succeed if they don't do right by Nene Leaks. Let me stop. But then it is what it is. We've been talking about this for a minute now. So I don't know. The time has finally come, child. The time has finally come. Yes, you are in a live, y'all. Thank you so much for the pink hearts. Yes, pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. She is doing much better. She had her treatment this week, and we is getting through, honey. Shout out to my mods for being in here early. I appreciate you so very much, Miss Kiki. Side eye, I see you too, friend. I see Mr. Eye Candy. Okay, I see y'all. I see y'all. And you see these people in the green. These are our channel sponsors. You can be a channel sponsor too. Only thing I do is click that join button. And yeah, I almost forgot. Facebook is in the building. Listen, Facebook, you and I gotta talk real quick. Let me just get this out the way real quick. Me and Facebook gonna break up soon. I done said this before. I'm gonna say it again. People be over there on Facebook trying to steal my content, be like flagging my channel for copyright, and it don't even be theirs. It's like weird, like people in Asia somewhere, and it's like I don't even go on Facebook enough to like catch it sometimes. So I'm like, dang, they've been claiming my money for a week now. So, it's just getting to be a bit much, okay? And I dispute it every time. They release it every time, but it's like a whole scammer community over there on Facebook. It be people like in India, China, like claiming like my content. And like when you click on like what the content is they're claiming, it's literally me talking just like this, like just me and you talking. There's no like me playing no videos or nothing. So yeah, they are literally stealing content, and I'm not the only one. So there are other content creators. I'm sure they're getting flagged, and they probably let it fly. Okay, yes, yeah, in India, in China, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have to and it ain't no haters or whatever. I'm just kind of thinking like, do I, even want to risk it anymore? I don't know. But meanwhile, I'm still streaming over there for now. Okay. For now, I'm still streaming over there. I get my little bitty check. Okay. Some of my stuff be going viral over there. So there is that. Oh, thank you so much. You like my fuzzy sweater dress. Okay. Thank you so much. I like it. I feel like all dainty and cute today. What else is going on? You said I am worldwide child. Yes, the Chinese people and the Asian people and the Indian people, they all just be trying to get my money. I don't know what the hell's going on. What should we start with today? Whew, this is y'all show, y'all show, y'all show. Mm. Um, the new teaser for Married to Medicine. Let me start with Married to Medicine because let me get them out of the way. The new teaser for the Married to Medicine reunion came out, and people are like really aghast because apparently Phaedra has been reading people. Biggie, come here, come back in here and sit down. Come here. My dog, like when I be like in here talking to y'all, he goes roaming around the house and he be getting this stuff. And then when I get offline, I get mad because I see he done chewed up something. I did something he wasn't supposed to do. But most of the time he go upstairs and he just get in his cage because he really laid back. But I just don't like to risk it. So I let him know I see him, and now he walking his way right back into this room. Come on, come on, come on. Like he literally standing at the door looking at me like, damn, she caught me. Now he coming down the steps. Anyway, y'all can't see him, but he right here now. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Phaedra was reading the Married to Medicine girl, so she's finally got like I guess telling us why exactly she wasn't coming to the reunion, even though we knew because Phaedra said she was tired of them bitches. She said they are messy, they are old, and in this preview of the Real Housewives, I'm sorry, the Married to Medicine reunion after she goes missing, they play a clip of some unseen footage and basically saying that they are trash, honey. They are some angry black women who are miserable and mean to other black women. Let me see what Phaedra has said. Oh, Phaedra be reading and she don't be thinking nobody gonna hear her, honey. Hold on. You said stop being mean. I'm not mean. I'm not mean. I just have to be a stern parent. That's what I am. I'm stern. You said the real Phaedra came out. Well, we about to find out. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. Thank you so much. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. Did I put my little banner up? Okay, they got my little banner. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. Yes, thank you, JC. Thank you, Quasia. I see y'all. Okay. Y'all know we researching in this. Okay. Let's listen. Hold on.
Tonight, Miss Phaedra Parks was invited to be here. Of course, she chose not to come. Wait, have you spoken to her recently?
I did. I asked.
Okay, so who was that had spoken to her? Was that Toya? Okay, I guess it was Toya. Let's see.
Her to come. She said she wouldn't help this show for
Now she wouldn't help it for sheesh. I guess we know we know how she feels.
Well, tonight we also have some never before seen clips from this season to show you all. Here's a never before seen clip from Miss Phaedra Parks.
They was gonna get Phaedra on there one way or the other. I wonder if she still got her reunion check for them using this clip.
Oh,
What have you learned from your time with the lady?
that they're trash. Oh, so I'm not going to be able to say that I enjoyed anything about this group because I feel
They shady as hell for showing the faces. Is that quiet face quiet looking like this is supposed to be my friend?
Like they're demonic minions of hell. They're those bitches. Those mean, angry black women who are mean to other black women because they fat, they funny looking. You know what I'm saying? They're just jealous and hateful. I don't.
Ooh, that they fat and they funny. I honestly, do y'all think that they had seen this clip when Toya went on Watch What Happens Live and was talking about Brit and everybody, was saying the people's look, talking about their looks? Do you think she had already knew that Phaedra was talking about them like this, so she decided to talk about the housewives?
I don't see a future with these ladies because they don't like me. And I like people who like me. And I don't try to participate in spaces that I'm not welcomed in. So I'm very happy to be leaving. I'm ecstatic.
Oh Lord, that's hilarious. Yes, demonic is insane, child. Oh Lord, now we got to go back to season 9.
Damn.
That's terrible.
She gave you her ass to kiss, huh?
One of you is missing tonight. Miss Phaedra Parks was invited to be here, of course. She chose not to come. Have you spoken to her?
Well, there's that. Okay, there is that. What do y'all think about Phaedra's response to the reason why she wouldn't attend the reunion? These miserable angry black women. She sounds like Junkie Dynevor. These black women, these miserable bitches. Okay. And she said they big and they black and they funny looking. Okay. I don't know, child. You said Phaedra didn't lie. Oh, child, what? But why they had to be black? Why they had to be angry black women? Why they couldn't just be some angry doctors? Okay. Yes, we need to go in the archives for real, for real. We will. We're gonna go to this season 9 reunion in a minute, child, because I had to pull something to discuss what's going on with Phaedra, Porsha and Shamea. You said Phaedra with the dynasty level read. Okay, Phaedra was sitting there like Alexis Carrington, honey, and Dominique Devereaux. I live. You said I don't like the angry black woman part, but the rest is fine. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I didn't feel it because my thing is when you say things like that, you have to consider your audience as well. And her audience was a bunch of gay white males, basically, for the most part, Andy. And yeah, so when they start doing stuff like that, it's the same thing that when I was reading Toya about her saying that to those two guys at page 6. Like when you in mixed company like that, you shouldn't. I just don't like it. I mean, I know people gonna say, "Oh, that's racist. That's this, that's that." No, but you need to. It's cold. You need to stay on code when shucking and jiving in front of the Caucasians like that. Like if you're gonna shuck and jive, at least do it, another way. Don't be dragging each other. Anyway, I'm digressing, but Phaedra did what she did. We already know she back on the payroll over there. And when you talk about shucking and jiving, she doing that too. Cause I had read somewhere she was on somebody's platform saying that she wanted KKK Kim back. And then Phaedra was the main person who was boycotting that season. And she, when Kim walked off the set and trying to get everybody together to get Kim off the show. But now all of a sudden she want KKK Kim back. Is it because you're getting a check, Phaedra? Oh, where is Phaedra, honey? Phaedra has moved on up. Like Shamea said, she went from a Southern Belle to a hooker. I am never gonna forget that. Now that I had went back to season 9 and saw that reunion show footage, and I saw Shamea say that to Phaedra, I am never going to forget it. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. What did you think about Phaedra's read? If you were gonna rate it from 1 to 10, with 10 being the best, would you give her a 10 for that read? Would you give her a 5? What would you give her? Put it in the chat. I just need to know how y'all feel. Because am I right? Am I wrong? What y'all think? And you're referencing when KKK Kim said the N-word. Yes. And Phaedra was the main person because back then, me and Phaedra was cool. I can tell you some things. And she got Nene and all of them together to band together like a mighty fist and stand in solidarity to not film, until Bravo decided, or True Entertainment, or whoever decided to do something about Kim because Kim wasn't showing up to the tapings. And she always tried to get people to her house to film. And because they had so much footage of Kim in her house, they literally just said, okay, well, screw it. We'll just give Kim her own show, which again is giving her, preference. You know, it's giving her all of that. So anyway, hey powerful, how you doing? You said the ratings maybe they are going throw off all the newbies. Huh? What you talking about? What did the ladies do to Phaedra? Child, I guess they brought Apollo and his new wife who he was cheating on with, and then they was like kikiing and ha-haing about it. I don't know. And I know everybody is saying that Phaedra knew Apollo was coming. Phaedra was okay with Apollo being there. He was at the reunion the season before, but I think it was a bit different because this time, you know, again, they was on a cast trip. Heavily brought it to her. She didn't ask, you know, if she was okay with it. She kind of just threw it. I'm gonna invite Apollo. Kind of just threw it in there. And when she did invite Apollo, she also, you know, secretly invited his wife. And I guess Phaedra feels betrayed. So, you know, there's that. But you know, she don't have to worry about that no more. She could be betrayed over there on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And speaking of which, the taglines for the Real Housewives of Atlanta have dropped today. I don't know if I like them or not. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy. I'm kind of torn. I mean, they do kind of relate to the ladies as, you know, as we know them right now since we've gone through 2 episodes. However, it just I don't know, it just doesn't I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna read the press release for y'all. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up. Bravos, the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 taglines are here. The Real Housewives of Atlanta airs Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Bravo. Episodes will be available to stream the next day on Peacock. For a sneak peek of the taglines, please visit here. Okay, let me click that link. Okay, we're going to open that. Okay, send me over here to an unlisted video on YouTube. Look at that. Look at that. They sent me to an unlisted video. I had it before everybody had it, but I was too lazy to go live earlier today. Hold on. They sent me to an unlisted video. Okay, it says ROA 16 taglines on Bravo. Shout out to the Bravo people for sending me stuff. See, I need to pay more attention to my emails. Okay, this email came at 1:19 p.m. today. Okay, it says the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 taglines, and then they wrote them all out. Okay, Porsha Williams, I snatched my peach back. Now I'm bringing the juice, and I'm gonna watch them too. Drew Sidora, I'll always be upper level. Everyone else is in the basement. Shamea Morton Mwangi, +1, honey. I've always been that one. Okay. Kelly Farrell, I'm a mom of 4 girls. Give me attitude and I'll ground you too. Yeah, I don't like that one. Angela Oakley, if you want to find the shade, just look for the oak. Britt Edie, I'm pretty and paid. Of course, there's haters trying to throw shade. So, I mean, I like it. Hold on, I guess some of them are cool, but some of them are a little lame. Let's see.
I snatched my peach back. Now I'm bringing the juice.
And these, what do y'all think about these name tags? Because people were saying that they was a little too glossy flossy, but they look nice.
I'll always be upper level. Everyone else is in the basement.
Okay, everybody said that Drew ate that. Drew ate that. Shout out to the city of Atlanta skyline. Okay.
+1, honey. I've always been that one.
Okay, Shamea, I don't like it, but I mean, you are outside of Porsha's shadow. I can see that.
I'm a mom of 4 girls. Give me attitude and I'll ground you too. If you
give me attitude and I'll ground you too. I guess, you know, people should be grounded. I get it. I get the play on words, but I don't know. I think it could have been cuter. Let's see what Angela.
If you want to find the shade, just look for the oak. I'm pretty.
Yeah, okay. So Angela gonna be throwing shade, or is Charles Oakley gonna be throwing the shade? You said Kelly's is the word. Okay.
I'm pretty and paid. Of course, there's haters trying to shade.
I live for this. I don't care what y'all say. I live for this. I live for Shamea being in the middle. I don't care about the ratings being low. I don't care about these lame ass taglines. I'm about to cry. I'm getting emotional. But I live for Shamea being rich, successful, paid, with a family and a husband and a house and all of the things. And she's there with a peach and she's chocolate. I love it. That's the only thing I love, but I love that. Okay, so I'm Team Shamea through and through. But all this other stuff, you see, they got Porsha. They said, Porsha, sit down, be humble, sit down. They got Porsha sitting down. Okay. And yeah, so I live for just this red right here. Now, the gag is which one did y'all who do y'all think ate? Oh Lord, I don't even know how to rate these. Okay. Put in the chat who's you like the best. So it's too many of them. It's 6. Porsha, Shamea, Drew, Angela, Kelly, Britt. Who did you love? Let me know. Who did you love? People are saying Drew, nobody ate. Oh, Angela, okay. Shamea, okay. Nobody ate. Okay. Shamea's house online blew you away. We'll look at it in a second. Okay. Drew, Oakley, you said they also. Well, it is what it is. I don't know what to say. They all right. They okay. They just okay. They all right. Shamea. Okay. Well, speaking of Shamea, Porsha went live recently to share her thoughts about Drew and also shared her thoughts about Shamea. Now, I wish I had is the full live somewhere. Let me go see. How long was she live? Let me go see if the full live somewhere on YouTube. Hold on. Because I got the clips. I want the full one, Porsha. Let me see. I don't see it. Let me see today. I don't see the full one. Okay, I see. Hold on. No, I'll just play the clips, child. Okay, so just the other day we were talking about how Kandi went live on her Amazon Live and basically, spilled the tea about the season. Her and Shamea are supposed to be friends, but yet she kind of threw a lot of shade at Shamea and said some people say that things are all good. That's what they do. They go to the press and say that things are all good when really, they're not. And the some people that she was talking about was Shamea. Okay. She was saying that, Shamea and Porsha aren't where they were. Now, Porsha has gone live sitting in her Rolls Royce with the Mandarin seats to basically, co-sign what Kandi said. I guess because people was dragging her and she felt a certain way. Porsha felt like it was time to go live, child. She didn't even clean off her camera. She's sitting there in the blur. Okay, she's sitting there in the blur. Shout out to the neighborhood talk for this clip. And yeah, she's in the car. I mean, she could have wiped the camera off a little bit, but she confirms that her and Shamea are not as cool as they used to be. Okay, and here is what she said. Let's listen.
On Kandi saying you don't like Shamea. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if Kandi said I didn't like Shamea. I think what Kandi said was she doesn't believe we're as cool as we used to be. And yes, that's true. I mean, it's when you come on the show and you have certain expectations, and then things seem to turn on you without you knowing, that can change any relationship. So, but I don't think Kandi said anything like that. Y'all don't be trying to stir stuff up now, because you know how y'all do. Y'all like free tea. Y'all got to watch the show.
It's interesting that she said that y'all like free tea. Y'all need to watch the show, but she came on live to confirm the free tea, and for her to say, I don't think Kandi said that. I think what Kandi said is that means she saw it. I mean, like, how she gonna say she didn't see it, but she saw it, and then she's saying two different things. She's contradicting herself. So Porsha never beat those allegations of her being a liar and a hypocrite and all those things, because she's a hypocrite. We're gonna listen to it again because I didn't play the whole thing, but listen.
He's saying you don't like Shamea. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if Kandi said I didn't like Shamea. I think what Kandi said was she doesn't believe we're as cool as we used to be. And yes, that's true. I mean, it's when you come on the show and you have certain expectations, and then things seem to turn on you without you knowing. That can change any relationship. So, but I don't think Kandi said anything like that. Y'all don't be trying to stir stuff up now, because you know how y'all do. Y'all like free tea. Y'all got to watch the show. So why didn't I post Shamea's song? Dang, y'all, good grief. Well, she didn't send it to me to post. I guess Shamea sent it to everybody, but she didn't send it to me, so so I didn't have it to post. Drew, you know what, Drew? I don't know. Y'all know Drew. I think Drew, a lot of y'all didn't want Drew back on the show. So I think coming into this season, she had her ready-made storyline with Baby Daddy, and they knew I would react because who wouldn't? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So if somebody's doing something behind your back, like trying to film behind your back or whatever, you're going to have something to say. I mean, if I was filming with Ralph and she found out, she would be like, wait a minute, why didn't you just give me a heads up? So yes, if we're doing business together, she works for me with Go Naked. I just expect a courtesy call that you're going to start a whole nother storyline of filming with Dennis. If you're going to do a photo shoot that's beyond content online, you're going to do a campaign shoot.
We don't believe her.
If you're going to do a campaign shoot for Go Naked, you should tell the owner of the company. So, yeah, but Drew just does what she thinks she got to do to stay on the show. So I don't know. I'm not mad at her no more. Because it is what it is. It's like, okay, girl, you know what I mean? Like, I saw her the other day, and it's like, hey, girl, like, you look good. You look so pretty. And, like, that's that. Porsha, Drew is going to be Drew. Yeah.
Oh, God. It's still going.
Drew will be Drew. Let Drew be Drew. Support her music. Shout out to Drew's new album.
Oh, she support Drew's music, but not Shamea's.
I think she got an album and a song out. Shout out to Shamea and her single. Y'all go pick up these girls' music and support them. Any comment on Kandi saying you?
Okay, so somebody wanted me to play what Kandi said. Okay, here is what Kandi said. We talked about the other day, but I'm gonna play it just because.
Can you give us your opinion on why Porsha hasn't supported Shamea's new song like everyone else on her page? She hasn't? You saying on her show or in her story? Did she post it in her story? Nothing. Okay, what I think. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. What I think is that they had some issues during the season and they really don't mess with each other like that right now, but they doing the fake I'm messing with, like if they're in the same room or in front of the cameras, or if or people are doing press, they're like, oh yeah, that's my girl, blah, blah, knowing they ain't.
People are doing press and they're like, oh, that's my girl. She talk about Shamea because Shamea did press. She was on Watch What Happens Live and she said that Porsha and her will be friends forever. Y'all remember?
Messing with each other right now. So, yes. Well, yeah, I guess she ain't gonna fake it that much. It's so crazy. It's crazy being on a show together. I'm not saying they're doing anything wrong, because it's weird, because you're not supposed to give away any future dramas that's happening in the season. You are told not to give away the season, correct? You know that. So it's kind of their job to allow people to believe what they want until they see whatever falling outs or whatever happens during the season. Understand what I'm saying? I guess she's done. I don't know. To be honest with you, I do not ask. If I see Porsha, I don't ask her about the show or the drama that's happening, because especially when it comes to Shamea, because I know that's like a weird thing, that was her friend first and then she became my friend. So I don't even bring that up because I don't want to be in the midst of, I wasn't even there. I don't want to be in the middle of that. So I don't ask them questions about what's happening there. I mean, of course, if a blind man can see that it's something happening, but you just don't want to be in the middle of it or have an opinion on the drama. You know what I mean? So I don't ask that. I just try to have a good time. Like the moments I see them, it's normally when we with our other friends, and I always try to make it a fun moment. I love how you support your friends.
Yeah. Porsha said she don't think Kandi had said that, and Kandi said exactly that they ain't cool, that they fell out. She said exactly what she said. Okay, so yeah, so Porsha, claiming that Kandi didn't say it, and she did say it, and Porsha know what Kandi said because Porsha watched it, and the only reason that Porsha got dressed and got in the car in the driveway was because she wanted to pretty much, confirm and be petty and kind of like low key confirm what Kandi said. Like, to say I didn't post Shamea's album because her song because she didn't send it to me. Hell, she didn't send it to me either, but I posted it. I follow Shamea. I thought the song was about. I posted it in my story. She could have done the same thing. She should just click the share button. So I don't understand, her throwing that little shade. So it's clear that, she's not here for it. She's not here for being sat down, like I said, for the trailer. Hold on. She's not here for that. And I can understand why. She feels the ways. She's dealing with all this stuff, having to finagle her storyline with Drew. And now she's like still trying to hold on with that. Talk about Drew. She's just trying to, find a reason to film. Hell, you just trying to find a reason to film. Porsha, like, if it wasn't for Drew and the drama with this fake drama with Dennis, then you, Drew, and Dennis wouldn't have nothing to do. Y'all be sitting there twiddling your thumbs. So everybody has a role that they have to play, and Porsha is playing it. But at the same time, she feels away because Shamea came, and now Shamea is the glue, as she said on the very first episode. She is the anchor. She is the star of the show, even if it's flopping right now. But that's not Shamea's fault. It was flopping before Shamea got there. Shamea should have accepted the peach offer before now. Okay. Meanwhile, we got Kenya Moore, honey. Kenya Moore is celebrating the demise of the show. Okay. Y'all remember when Nene said that Kenya would be the demise of the show? Well, she was right, because Kenya is pretty much sitting down through her own actions. She did what she did, and there's that. And it's crazy because Kenya keeps playing all of these little games online, trying to amplify her team twirl to get them activated. And like all of the ladies are in red, right? Why can't you post this? Like she wanted the people to think that she was gonna be in the trailer at some point as well. She went and took her picture. So Kenya trying to make y'all think she gonna be inserted at some point. Can you put on her red dress to let y'all know she's going to be inserted at some point? And I don't think she is, okay? Because they didn't give Kenya a tagline. Kenya is also the real reason why I know Kenya will not be participating in this season is because she over there laughing at her employer about the ratings. Now, if you're still employed with these people, okay, you still are allegedly, you say, a member of the cast. How is it that it's okay for you to hold on? Let me find it. To post this right here. Hold on. Hold on. How is it okay for you to post this in your stories? I gotta go to my damn. Oh, shout out to Radiance. Here we go. Let me screenshot. Oh, I got too much stuff on my desk. Download. Oh, there it is. Okay, here it is. Why is it okay for Kenya to post this and pretty much make fun of the demise of the show. Like, remember Kenya was saying Nene will never be back. Nene will never be back because she's consulting with attorneys. She's suing the network. She'll never be back. And now I guess Kenya's over there talking to lawyers, and Kenya knows she'll never be back either. So now she's reposting the ratings. The ratings low, series low in demo, which is what I was talking to y'all about earlier today. And now, she's reposting it because the King of Shade said for one thing for sure is that God and Team Twirl don't play about Kenya. When you mess with her, you mess with us. And then she put the series low ratings. So I mean, to me, like, if this is your employer, you don't do this. You don't do this is a violation, Kenya, if you are still employed. I mean, because I said you was fired. It's giving you you are fired, and you try to tell everybody, the ratings is sinking without you. And they're not sinking without her because she's still there. She's still there. Y'all seen Kenya in them scenes, not saying nothing. She wasn't gonna bring nothing anyway. That's what she do in every scene. She just be sitting there talking and doing whatever. And occasionally she'll bring Brooklyn in there to talk. So I mean, she's still been on the show. So I mean, to me, the ratings, if the ratings were dependent upon Kenya being there or not being there, they would be high until whatever happens at her salon or her content creation space, and then they would decrease. But I mean, for them to be low the first episode and they not even know that Kenya was gonna be there or not, yeah, Kenya, it ain't you, friend. It is not you. Without her confessionals, the show is missing a lot. What would she be confessing to? She's not doing nothing. Like, what would she be? They have cut Kenya out of all the scenes. What would Kenya be confessing to? But we can't like Kenya is helping push the scenes. Is she? Has she not learned anything? Any takeaway I got from the Nene situation is don't burn bridges. Okay, Kenya has also burned bridges. Kenya got a lawyer. Kenya feels like she's being discriminated against. Kenya. Now she is in the same position as Nene, and it's like those words come back to haunt you, don't they, Kenya? Don't they? Remember when Kenya said what she said? Hold on, I don't even know if I can find it. Let me see what she has said. That's not it. I don't have it. Anyway, I'm not gonna even search for it. But yeah, Kenya said that Nene would never be back. And she was saying, how could you sue the network? So anyway, moving on. Like this video. You said coming back to bite her for sure. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm feeling like Porsha and because Phaedra's coming, the last couple of episodes of the season, because they say it's gonna be a short season. I don't know. But it's feeling like when Phaedra does come, that's probably when the rift between her and between Porsha and Shamea will actually occur. Because this was filmed like a year ago, dang near. So if you go back, I'm like, do your Real Housewives of Atlanta research. Go back to season 9. Look at that reunion. Like I pulled a reunion last time, and I showed you how Shamea read Phaedra and was like, all the situation that Phaedra did, talking about this and saying that she was involved with threesomes with Todd and Kandi, like all of that almost ruined her relationship. And she was saying that she was engaged, and Phaedra was trying to say, you hang out at the St. Regis to get shoes, and it was just a mess. But she was calling Phaedra a hooker. So she was basically telling Porsha, Phaedra is not your friend. The things that Phaedra doing is foul. And then towards the end of that reunion, you got Porsha crying, talking about this cease and desist from Phaedra. Like it all blew up, and Phaedra wasn't saying anything. And then Shamea was proven right. But again, they've been associates since high school or whatever. But the tea is, I heard they wasn't even that cool of a friends. I heard that they mothers were friends, and that's why they was friends. Because when your mamas be friends, you be friends with your mama's friends' kids, like they your little play cousins, and that's how Porsha and Shamea were. But they weren't like tight like that. But anyway, but yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. I guess that's the only reason we watching now is to see the demise of this situation and to see if Porsha will ever film in the house, which doesn't seem to be happening. I halfway wish that Simon was out, because I mean, when is Simon's hearing? Because Simon would be helping push these ratings if he was out and he was tweeting and he was dragging them. Like, look, Porsha should have left Simon alone. He would have helped the ratings, child. I don't know what's happening over there. But anyway, moving on. Like this video. Oh, it was this one. Hold on. It was this clip right here. Let me find it. Of Kandi. Was it Kandi and Shamea? I think it was Kandi and Shamea. Oh yeah, it was Kandi and Shamea when Porsha didn't attend Shamea's wedding. We was talking about this too behind the scenes. And people brought this up like, you remember when Porsha didn't even attend Shamea's wedding? She said she was sick or she couldn't fly because it was too far and all of this stuff. So now, this is coming back as well. And again, Kandi sitting on the sidelines, and she gonna insert herself into the story, because she was wronged and all of that, and they're bringing back the person who wronged her. But hold on, let's look at this real quick. You say you team Simon, hashtag free Simon, hashtag free Simon. Y'all remember this? Kandi isn't buying Porsha's reason for missing Shamea's wedding. This is season 10. Okay, it moved over to season 10.
Supposed to be in the wedding. Figure that out. Porsha has dogged Shamea out, treated her like and
y'all remember this? And now Shamea got the peach. So Shamea is sitting there on top. Shamea got the $9 million mansion. Shamea is that girl. Like, I would feel the way too. Porsha was dissing her season 10. Like, I ain't got to go to her wedding. Who cares if she get married? I just got divorced. I don't want to be there with and see my friend being happy.
And now she doesn't even want to go to the girl's wedding. So to me, I'm like, you really need her as your friend?
Are you really friends? This was season 10. This was 6 years ago.
Physically, I just can't do it in coach.
She said she could not physically ride in coach. She had to fly private or not at all.
She goes to the doctor.
You know when I passed out at the nail shop.
She has been milking this whole.
I'm supposed to, Shamea.
Put me on y'all's payroll.
Shamea knows that Porsha is full of shit. She know. That's why this is great, because when you know somebody is full of shit, you can play along. You can play along for a little while, and you can also give them a taste of their own medicine.
Okay, so help me understand the condition.
Oh my God, I can't.
Okay. Oh, we had Carmen on there and everything. I can't play too much of this, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Make myself big.
I sent you the whole thing on it.
I know, I was mad I didn't read it.
Oh, that's not nice.
Why was mad?
Because I was telling you something about my health. I would have thought you would have read that.
She got a doctor's excuse for everything.
So Porsha had a doctor's excuse. Hold on. Let me skip around. Child, this is a mess.
What letter I need?
Porsha, you're telling me you're not coming to my wedding.
Yeah, but I'm telling you something about my health.
It's not the flight. Bottom line is you're not coming.
Well, she can't sit on the plane that long with her legs down. They used to be up all the time.
I can't with you.
Not they used to be up all the time.
Just be honest and say that she doesn't want to go, because clearly she goes everywhere else that she wants to go, medical condition and all.
Not you said. Not Carmen said Porsha's legs used to be up in there. I'm sorry. When I watch the old episodes, it's like watching them all over again, because I don't even remember. That was shady. Ew, that was so shady. And then Kandi sitting there laughing. Oh, they are just a mess, honey. None of these people are friends in real life. Okay, let's go there. Have we ever seen Porsha and Shamea really hanging outside of this situation? Like, I know, they was happy and they was, prepared to be, a couple, her, Porsha and Simon and Gerald and Shamea showed a text message when she was like, it was supposed to be all 4 of us, bro. And Porsha was like, he ain't bro. So it'd be interesting to see how this all transpires, but I don't know that that's helping the ratings. You said, Michelle, I'm not trying to be shady. I'm really not. But what did Porsha do to you? Porsha didn't do nothing. What did I do to you, Rochelle? I can't tell the truth. Would you rather I lie to you? Is that what you want me to do? You want me to lie and say that Porsha is a nice person and that Porsha tells the truth all the time and that Porsha does her friend right? Okay, she treats her friend very well. Is that what you want me to do? You want me to lie to you, or do you want the truth? because if you want lies, you need to go to them other bloggers. You want the truth, you stay here, okay? Like this. Right, I'm just saying, I've been doing this for how long? How long have y'all been watching me? Have I ever wronged y'all? Have y'all could go back into the archives of my videos and watch the old ones and be like, yep, Michelle said that before it happened. Yep, Michelle said it. So I mean, I'm not taking it back. I'm being legit and honest and truthful, and that's the only way I can be, is my genuine, authentic self. And hopefully, those of you who like it, and those of you who don't. Okay. You said spill the tea. Okay, this is not a fan page. Exactly, it is not a fan page. Michelle knows all the players in ATL and do. Porsha is not a nice person. Okay. And anyway, moving on. What else do I have? We had Porsha, we had that and that. We had Kenya making fun of these ratings. How do y'all feel about Kenya making fun of these ratings? Do y'all feel like the ratings are low because of Kenya? Do y'all feel like, why do y'all think the ratings are low? Let's start there. I want to know, what do y'all think about these ratings? You said Michelle is helping the show discuss. That's my point. That's my point. I come on here, spend an hour, 2 hours a day or every other day talking about this show, whether good, bad, or indifferent. I'm helping them in the algorithm. Okay. So imagine if I just ignored them. Imagine if all the bloggers just ignored them. So, good, bad, or indifferent, we talking about them. So that should create some type of interest. Y'all might want to go see how bad it is. Okay. Y'all might not believe me and think it's better than what I'm saying, and go look at it. Okay. You said thank you for supporting Michelle and the channel. Okay, thank you. I appreciate y'all. The ratings were low last season, not this low. They weren't this low. Okay. Nobody has cable and ain't paying for Bravo. They done brainwashed y'all to believe that, huh? They have brainwashed you guys to believe that. Okay. You ain't got cable. Well, I mean, that's you. There's a lot of people that do. Okay. And you know what? The advertisers ain't looking for you because you ain't got cable. They're not trying to advertise to you. You're not willing to pay for cable. What makes us think you're gonna pay for you want an American Express Platinum? What makes us think that you want a sailboat in a trip to the Bahamas? What makes us think that if you can't even afford cable, you think these advertisers the Sandals Resort is looking for you? Who be advertising during Bravo? I don't know. I'm just making shit up. But who be advertising during Bravo? Exactly. You got to have cable to be on the Bravo app, though. Don't you have to have cable to be on the Bravo app? Because the Bravo app gonna ask you to sign in via Xfinity or whoever. Okay. But as I explained earlier, and I will explain it here because there's more people here now that was here earlier. The live ratings do matter. Okay. And I know some of y'all think that they don't because people are watching streaming. It's live plus 3, it's live plus this, it's live plus that. But when it airs on a Sunday night, okay, Sunday night is a premium spot. That's when most people are home. Okay. Most people can bank on the fact that somebody gonna be watching a TV show on Sunday night because they are at home. Okay. And so for the Real Housewives of Atlanta not to be getting the ratings that they once got, not to be even half of the ratings that they once got, is an issue. And some of the advertisers have, allegedly from my sources, have threatened to pull out. Okay. And I tried to explain this to y'all before, and I used the Super Bowl again as an example. Super Bowl comes on Sunday at 8:00 or whatever. They know that it's going to be millions of people watching, sitting in front of their TV at that particular time, not watching on DVR, not recording, not pausing, not doing that. They watch it right now. So you know what that means? You get all of these wonderful, great, innovative advertises that are worth millions of dollars, that people pay millions of dollars to be put in front of all of y'all. So the same thing is happening to Bravo. These are network advertisers, the upfronts, all of that. They want to advertise in front of a captive audience. Now, you say you don't watch it on Sunday night. That's fine. They're not advertising you. They advertising to the housewives and to these white gay males or to whoever who are sitting in front of the TV. So you're not, but there are those that do. So because of that, if the ratings go down lower and lower and lower, they lose money. Okay, the ad spots aren't worth as much as they used to be. So I don't know how many times I can explain that to y'all, but I keep explaining it. And there's that. You said, I love Peacock because there's no commercials. You see what I mean? How do you think these people gonna get paid without commercials? That's just like saying you want to watch my live stream without commercials. How do you think I'm gonna get paid if there's no commercials? You think I want to sit up here and do this for free? I'm just saying, do you think that I really want to sit up here and do this for free? I need my little 35 cents every 5 minutes or so. I need that. Okay. So, I mean, it's a double-edged sword because I get it. Y'all think that, streaming is great. Streaming is amazing. But even the music industry says that streaming has become a problem because the artists aren't making as much money as they used to. In fact, they can have 1 billion streams and not make $1 billion. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, Peacock has commercials on mine too. But even with commercials or without commercials, those commercials aren't on Peacock aren't the same as the commercials that run on Bravo and NBC, ABC, NBC, CBS, and all of those channels. I'm just saying network TV, cable TV, all of those different networks because they're under NBC. Those ad spots on those networks are worth a lot. And again, as I was saying earlier, once it gets to the point where they don't have any advertisers willing to buy on those segments, then sure, they'll put it over on Peacock and still make some money. Sure, they'll put it over on YouTube and still make some money, but those aren't the same type of ad dollars that they were getting when they were on the network. Okay. So, I'm just, schooling y'all a little bit. Like I said, I've been doing this for almost 20 years, if not 20. How many years it's been? I started in 2007. So there's that. You have YouTube Premium. I do too. I don't have no commercials on my music. I don't have no commercials on my videos. Anyway, I really just wanted to come quickly and talk about the taglines. They were lackluster. I guess we could look at Shamea's house since we here, even though we have seen it before. Hold on, let me pull up Shamea's house. Yeah, Shamea's house. Yeah, home tour. It's 2 or 3 of them. Okay, we're gonna watch the Bravo one. Or we're gonna watch the Entertainment Tonight one. Which one y'all want to watch? Or we're gonna watch that was 2 years ago. That was the Real Estate Insider one. I guess we could watch the Bravo one. Okay. Like this video. Everybody been in Shamea house. Shamea, how you let all the people in your house, girl? You be burning stuff. I don't like when a lot of people be in my house. I be having workers and stuff in my house. I don't like it. I don't care how many square footage you got. I don't need all these people in my house. The energy still be staying around. Okay. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer, Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. We are researching. I'll probably get demonetized, so I appreciate all of y'all who have contributed to the stream. Please keep doing it. Okay. Hold on. It be this music that Bravo be playing that be giving me every time, this little royalty free music they be playing. But shout out to Shamea. I love the entrance. I love the fresh flowers. I love the family pictures. I love all of that. It's beautiful. I love the wallpaper. I love the arch entryway. I love houses. Oh Lord.
Hello.
Look, there goes Shamea way up there. Shamea, what you doing up there, girl? You supposed to be down there opening the door. Shamea's upstairs. She had the house person open the door. Okay.
Oh, and welcome to my home here at Sterling Hall.
Yes, Sterling Hall. We is here. Okay. You said, okay, floral arrangement, foliage. Okay.
It was built 2010 right here in the Kingswood neighborhood. This is one of the most prestigious homes in Atlanta, Georgia.
She live over there by the mayor, honey. She lives by the mayor. Hold on. I was trying to find something.
We've had former presidents stay here. Even the governor has hosted a party here. So I'm excited.
Okay, the governor was like, I'm going down the street and host a party at Sterling Hall. I'll be right back.
Show you what my home is all about.
And it's the furnishings for me. This ain't no Wayfair furniture. Okay. This is not. See, I know some of y'all thought I was being shady when I was saying, that somebody had put some Wayfair furniture in my house and I was offended and appalled. This right here, this the furniture that I wanted. This ain't Wayfair.
Hey, best friends. I'm so excited to invite you into my home.
Yes, best friend. Shamea looks amazing. You said compare this to Portia's cookout with hot dogs. Y'all so mean. Yes, hit that like button, please, and thank you. Hit that like button as you are watching the stream. Shout out to Facebook in the building. Shout out to YouTube in the building. And yeah, I will be stopping it every now and then because I don't want to get cut off for copyright. Okay, I do not, and they don't be playing. Okay, so I have to stop it. I have to provide my commentary. I have to. Look, I have to be big like this sometimes and be in the middle of the stream. I have to do all that. I have to do all these tricks and stunts just to talk about their video.
My doors hang on welcome hinges. So, hey, anytime I got a roof over my head, you got a roof over yours. I mean that very lightly because I don't need y'all coming to move.
That is so nice, Shamea.
Moving on over here. I know I got the extra bedrooms with 21,439.
21,000. She got 5 of my houses, 21,000 square feet. That's a house.
Square footage
That's
in this house.
For real.
8 bedrooms, 8 full bathrooms, 7.5, half baths, 4-car garage. We gonna get into it, all right?
Look at the chandeliers. Look at oh my God, look at the architecture. Look at the landscaping. This is not a house. This is a mansion, honey.
And this foyer, notice my baccarat crystal chandelier. They're
the baccarat. That's real crystal. That's not the fake glass that I got.
About the house, I have another in my bedroom. Notice the marble flooring. It was actually
marble flooring. Okay, she don't have that. What's that other stuff they be putting on, the lacquer stuff they be putting on their floor to make it look like marble? She got real marble on her floor.
Cut and black.
And you see them wood, that wood right there, that's hard wood. Okay. I was shading. Whose house was I shading when I said they had vinyl, whatever? I ain't gonna say it.
Anyway. Right here on site, piece by piece. Some of these same designs can be seen at the St. Regis, so I'm sure you can tell that that's probably one of my favorite hotels.
She bringing back the memories from season 9. Remember when Phaedra tried to shade her and said she hang out at the St. Regis, honey? But that's okay. That's where all the ballers hang out, child.
A lot of our fireplaces were brought in and they predate me. They are hundreds of years old. My fireplace in my kitchen, that fireplace was brought in from Spain. It was in a Spanish hotel and it actually is over 300 years old.
Can y'all say that? Can y'all say y'all fireplace was imported from Spain? See, this flex right here, I live for, and I don't even care. She's not pompous. She's not like flaunting it. She's like literally just herself and just be like, hey, y'all, this is my house. Look at my house. Like, this is where it came from. This is it. I live for this. Like, I live for it. I don't have a room over there. My room over here.
Kids like to come here, and that's to this Ivory train station.
And that they had a whole train station. You know, this was there when they bought the house. They kept it for in case when they get a little boy. But you know, they got a gazillion, quadrillion rooms. They might as well have kept the trains. And it's built like the old city of Atlanta.
Every piece here was hand built. We have the original McDonald's here, Greyhound Station, the Ford plant.
Thank you, son. I appreciate you, friend.
This is an entire town, all built for a train lover. I'm the conductor. So, all aboard!
Well, yeah, you said, did I see Kelly Townhouse where she, oh Lord, I'm gonna watch Kelly's next. Okay. I actually reviewed Kelly's over on Patreon, but I'll do it live tonight since, you know, I ran out of topics and I really didn't want to talk about anything else, but we'll do it. Okay, friends. That's cute and all.
And that's it. Now this is where all the magic happens.
Look at her bedroom. Look at all that light. Look at all that natural light. Look at all those doors. Look at the French doors. It probably has a terrace off to the side where she can walk out and go and skinny dip in her own pool. Like I live for it. Then they got their name, their initials up over the bed.
This is our bedroom. As you can tell, we got a custom bed and headboard. Gerald Shamea, make no mistakes. I did Versace all the way to the ceiling.
Versace, all the way up to the ceiling. Okay.
I can walk right out onto my terrace level or patio.
Love you too, friend.
One of our levels has
I
its
told
own
you. Look at the terrace. Oh my God. Let me back up. Oh my God. I'm having an orgasm. Look at it. Like, I want it. It's so beautiful.
One of our levels has its own balcony space. Come on to the bathroom, which I love because it's got this whole mosaic look. I mean, a telephone shower head. Amazing.
Look, if y'all talk about it, somebody has said it's dated. It's this. This old money. It can be dated. It can be old money. I don't need it to look like new money.
I love it. I got the jets. All the gold. That's his closet. Can you believe his closet was bigger than mine? I was like, no, that's not gonna work.
So this was not Kim's OCA's house. What is you talking about?
So then we came and we added on to my closet, and I'm gonna show you that right now. Come look at it. Come check it out.
Yes, elevator. I love those tube elevators, but I'd be scared because I'd be thinking I'm gonna get stuck.
All right, best friend.
Yeah, only one person at a time.
You know, I had to save the best for last. Maybe not the best for my husband, but the best for me. Welcome to my closet.
Yes, the closet. We live for a closet. She came from the elevator right into the closet, right there to the shoes to the right. She got the doors. Oh my God, look at the closet.
Dolce & Gabbana to Bowman to Hermes, Louis.
And y'all can talk about Shamea need a stylist. No, she don't. She can dress however she want to dress. Because guess what? She can afford it. She can wear whatever. She can wear Fashion Nova if she want to. It don't matter because she live like this, okay?
Louboutin, Gucci, Alexander McQueen. So I love this little island because it showcases all of my jewelry. I married my husband in these shoes, these Louboutin shoes. What?
You said two average size people. That's why I said I'll be by myself. Okay, I'm not average. I'm just a little pleasingly plump.
7 years ago, I try to wear them every anniversary. I love, these are some of my favorite pieces. Like this is my very first Rolex. Van Cleef, you can never go wrong with some nice Van Cleef.
You could never go wrong with a Van Cleef piece.
Pieces. I love it.
You never go wrong. See that? I saw a Rolex. I see some Hermes. Oh, okay, Shamea. Shamea got a jewelry collection, honey.
Chanel brooch. Might wear one today. Who knows? I love this collaboration. I've worn it a few times. This Balenciaga Gucci collab. It's so fly, so sexy. It's so fun.
Okay.
Let me ready to go. I'm going on a fun date with my hubby. It's love bangle.
Shamea said, "This is all y'all getting. You see this? Okay, we got 21,000 square feet. I'll show you 5. Okay, I'll show you 8. Okay, I'll save the next 18 square feet for another day."
And maybe we'll just do a little Van Cleef bracelet.
Thank you, Tasha.
All right. And on that note, I gotta go.
Okay, that was a little short one. That was a little short tour. The one she did with E was a little longer, but you know, it's 10 minutes and y'all can go watch that on y'all own. I'm not gonna take the video, but we will go look at Bravo's Bravo also posted Kelly's house, which I thought was, I ain't gonna say it was shady, but they did it on the same day. It's like they posted Kelly and then they posted Shamea's. Hold on, let me find Kelly's. Unless they took it down, yeah. Sneak peek. Where is Kelly's house? Hold on, Kelly. Tour. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. And here it is right here. Okay, shout out to Kelly. And we're gonna look at her house. Hold on. And everybody don't have to have a $9 billion house. Okay. Everybody does not have to have a $9 million house. And y'all know the drill, copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act, yada 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 yada. Hold on. Kevon says, Michelle, quick question. Does she live in a gated community? Because remember what happened last time with Marla Hampton showing her 1,000 square foot townhouse? Well, it's not a gated community, but her house has a gate around it. Her house is on land, on acres. So you would have to pass through security before you even got to the driveway. So I mean, it's not like Marlowe's where you could just pull up. Okay. It's different. It's different. And they probably have a 24-hour guard. But anyway, I'm digressing. Let's look at Kelly's townhome.
Hey guys! Oh my God, what's been taking you so long?
Okay, Kelly got all the energy.
So, welcome to.
I'm not living for the foyer, Kelly. This. Oh God. See, y'all get mad at me when I say my honest opinion, and I don't want to say my honest opinion. It's a nice house. It's a nice house, but we just looked at Shamea's house, and literally just I'm still stunned over it right now. Like my legs still shaking from being excited. Now when I'm looking at Kelly's house and she opened the door, I was not excited. Okay, I was not. Like the floor, I'm not excited about. I'm not excited about that chair over in the corner. I'm not excited about that white tree. I'm not excited about them candles on the floor. I'm just not excited about them stairs. I'm just not excited. Like I like my foyer better than I like Kelly's foyer, and that's not saying a lot, but I like my house. Shout out to Katie. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Hold on.
To Casa de Kelly.
When I do my reality show, I'll give y'all a tour of my house, which will be never.
Super excited to have you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. It looked like she and I had the same interior decorator in that shade. Ooh, no. Ooh, what's that? Okay, Z Gallery. Okay, okay, glass, all glass, everything. Okay, I like color. I do. I like color, and I like color. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to Kendall. Thank you so much, Kendall. Lashante Brown, dancer, actress, singer. I appreciate the super chat, friend. Kelly's house is. Kelly has a nice house. Okay. Marlo stays in a gated community. They all stay in the same area, but it's different, honey. It's Marlo's gate and Shamea's gate is two different things. I promise you. Okay. My gate and Marlo's gate is two different things. But anyway, moving on. Okay. Her fireplace is nice. Okay. Her floors giving me Claudia Jordan. Okay. But at least Kelly's floors are real wood, though. Kelly don't have no vinyl. Those look like real wood floors.
On the second.
That white tree is sending me, though. I don't like it. Okay, Kelly had to show y'all she got an elevator too. Okay, but she also has tile on the floor. I don't like it. So Kelly then came upstairs. Cooking with Kelly. Okay, shout out to Cooking with Kelly.
Welcome.
Okay, now what floor we on now? We came up to from the first floor to the second floor. Is that what we did? Because did she go? Because we was in the foyer, then we saw the living room. Then did she go back downstairs to come back upstairs? Like what had happened? I'm confused.
I'm super excited. This is my favorite part of the house.
Okay, so somebody had pointed this out on Patreon because somebody said she had mimosa mix, and they was like, "What is mimosa mix besides orange juice? Like, is that like what is mimosa mix? Can somebody explain to me? Because I thought mimosa is orange juice and champagne. Decor is generic, no color or personality. Okay, all right. You said, well, we just looking. I mean, no judgment. She looks like Mia Thornton. I don't even know who that is. Okay. You said Kelly's house is, I forgot. It's cute. It is cute.
So this is where, I kind of have my peace and my solitude.
And you got to remember, she got 4 kids. So, I mean, where the kids stay?
Do y'all want to try this sauce?
Yes,
first?
please. No, I want to go.
Y'all want to call Chance downstairs? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. It's always a candle
Well,
burning.
she does make use of the
Definitely
kitchen.
Friday.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
It's definitely time for a
Okay, Kelly, we need you to work on that little bar. Okay, we need a bigger bar than that. You got a little bar in the corner, but I guess I'm the only alcoholic in this group. I need a whole room as a bar. I'm like Shamea. I need the St. Regis in my basement.
Kelly cocktail.
So that's what I'm saying. We go from Shamea's St. Regis bar in the basement to Kelly having the basement in the corner.
The Cooking with Kelly mimosa.
See, there it is, the mimosa cocktail mix. Like, is that just orange juice? Like, what? It's that grapefruit pine. Oh, so it's got little flavors. I wonder how it tastes. I might have to buy me some of that. But yeah, mimosa cocktail mix seems a little weird.
Mix I love because you literally can like put it with anything. Okay. We'll add a little bit of
What you gonna put it with?
good stuff.
The good stuff. Okay. All right. How much you gonna put in there?
Good stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
they get like a Polaroid picture. You said you bored. I'm bored too, but I'm just watching it. We only got 2 minutes.
All right. Let's see how this is working.
Okay, that's a thought. But Shamea has kids too. She got a whole huge floor as a bar. I'm just kidding. Literally, I'm just doing commentary to entertain y'all. It is not that serious. Kelly has a nice house, so please don't take any of this seriously.
Nice and strong, just like me.
Okay. Okay.
All
Well, at
right.
least it's on wheels, so it can roll to any section of the house. I mean, we live for a bar on wheels.
Let's go into my other favorite room. I feel like this is
Okay, the columns, those brick columns. I don't know. It's giving me. I would run into them because at night, because I don't be knowing where I'm going.
my peace room, like the mommy room. This is like
She got a lot of those chairs with the little covers on them like that, but she little bitty. Some people, tall people, wouldn't be able to sit in them chairs.
my good selfie mirror. When you see me on the gram, I'm usually taking a picture like, ooh, the fireplace is on. This is definitely the drama-free room, especially when the candles
Okay, drama free.
are burning. When you see all 20,000 candles burning, that's it. Whatever problem.
Girl, it's too many candles. Don't burn up the house now. First, we trying to be safe with the mini bar for the kids, but what if the kids trip over one of them candles? Everything will go up in flames. All that white stuff.
You got, they got to be gone. All right.
Okay, she got in the elevator. She went up to another floor.
Y'all ready to get dressed?
How many floors we got? Is this the first floor, the second floor? Okay, we went from the first floor to the second. That was the living room. Now we on the second to the third, and this must be the bedroom.
Me.
Oh, it's the closet. See, they wrong for this too. They wrong for this. Production was wrong for this. Kelly, they was wrong. Kelly, you might have some very nice pieces. I'm sure your shoes cost a mint, okay? But they was wrong for this. I understand you have a spare bedroom that you turn into a closet. You should have bought you some IKEA shelves, put on the side, put all around the room. Why are your shoes on the floor around the room like that? And why is your jewelry in the windowsill? Like, you could have put a little island in here. I don't like that.
This is my glam room. I'm still working on it, but you can see.
Okay, she's still working on it. She might have just moved in. She was going through a divorce. Maybe this is her divorce after divorce house. I don't know.
I have so many amazing pieces, of course. You got some pieces coming in. Oh my God, this Burberry piece.
But they wrong for posting this the same time as Shamea because they know we're going to look at it and the contrast is very stark. Okay.
This is from the runway collection.
Okay.
Fabulous. I swear it was it's like.
But how you got like a $10,000 coat and you ain't got no shelves for your shoes? See, I would have a room like that and have rolling racks, but all of my rolling racks would have like Fashion Nova and whoever else I be going to, child. I have a whole Adidas rack. Okay, I have all my sneakers over there. But if you got $10,000 coats hanging up and $5,000 like you should have did better than this. I'm sorry. You should have spent some of that money on aesthetics.
It weighs like 20 pounds, honestly.
Not a 20-pound coat. That rolling rack gonna be leaning tomorrow.
All right, guys. So this is my piece.
So we went from the downstairs to the upstairs to the middle floor to the bedroom floor. We haven't seen no bed, and we went to the closet, and now we in the bathtub with some chocolate covered strawberries and a curtain on the window.
Time. This is my moment. I'm just, relaxing, having a little strawberry, a little wine.
I thought curtains get moldy in the bathroom.
But this
I'm
is my
so
moment. So y'all can't stay for long. It's peacetime. I done had enough.
Why you hot? Right? Did you not want to? We ain't see no bedrooms. Where the kids sleep at? Where the dogs sleep at? We didn't see a doggy bed. We didn't see no beds.
It's time for me to relax. I ain't got no kids. You know what? I think I need to have my zen. So can y'all play that music, please? Play that spa music. It's gonna be perfect for me.
Well, at least she in the tub, child. Maybe we'll see the bed on the way out.
Thank you guys for coming.
Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh. The bathtub took up the whole bathroom. Hold on. Oh God, why am I looking like? Why am I doing it? The bathtub is like the whole bathroom. Like we didn't see no bathroom. The bath is like the bathtub and the door right there. The bathtub and why is the door right in front of the bathtub? Okay, and then I guess that was the bedroom, but we didn't see it. So maybe they're gonna do a part two. Okay, you said the house wasn't ready clearly, but salute to Kelly for being brave enough to show us. Listen, you gotta have thick skin to be on these damn reality shows because people is gonna read you. Just like my dog just read my toe. He is laying up under me. I did not know he was up under my desk. How was I supposed to know? He gonna get mad at me like, why is your foot here? Oh. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. Do y'all want to call in? I have a few minutes. What time is it? I'm going on my Patreon at midnight. Do y'all want to call in? Let me know what you think about the taglines about Porsha saying that she's not friends with Shamea. They're not where they were. Well, she said Kandi didn't say that, but Kandi did say that. What else? What else did I say? Oh, Kenya taking claims that the ratings are down because of her. What else? It was all housewives, everything today. Okay, that's it. That's our taglines. Porsha confirms. Oh, and Married to Medicine. Phaedra reading the Married to Medicine lady, calling them miserable black bitches. She called them miserable black women who are fat and ugly and hate on other women. That's what she said about the Married to Medicine people. So let me know what y'all think about all of those things. You said it's sad because it's great for all those black successful women to have nice homes and people pit them against each other. I don't know that we pitting them against each other. We were just comparing houses. That's not pitting them against each other. A house is a house. A house can be sold today, but a new house can be bought tomorrow. Okay, Atlanta is filled with houses. That's why I like looking at houses. I like reviewing houses. I like all of that. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Tasha. I appreciate you, friend. This is Shop Akira two-piece dress. It is a sweater set. I will put it on my LTK as well, but I don't know that they have it. It might be on clearance if they got it. Because I got it a while ago. It's a little. So you feel inspired? I do too. I really do. I like houses. I like looking at Zillow all the time. I like looking at decor. Yeah, so that's why I say don't take offense. When I was reviewing Claudia's house, she took offense to it. It's like, girl, but your house had vinyl siding or whatever. Yeah, it was a little, I don't know. But anyway. Moving on, like this video. Okay. Well, I guess I will head on over to the Patreon because I don't see nobody calling. Did I put the link in there? Yeah, I did put the link in there. Uh-huh. He said, I agree. Shamea seems comfortable with herself, and she does. And really, what do they say? Rich is loud, wealth whispers. And that's what it seems like with Shamea. Because even though, even after she got married and all the things that, she was going through and she was appearing on the show, didn't nobody know what type of life she was living. And was she rich? Was she wealthy? What was her husband doing? What was her house looking like? Well, y'all did see her house now. Remember when she filmed in her basement that time? And everybody was talking about Shamea's house need to be upgraded because I think that was the year was Fallon there that year. Maybe because they bought their house in 2021. So Fallon may have been there. Um, but yeah. Cause she took a picture with Fallon and Porsha in the basement, in her basement. Shamea is the reason I'm watching this season. She is giving Real Housewives. Me too. Shamea is the only reason that I'm even talking about it. And I told y'all was gonna get mad at me because I was gonna be like Shamea, 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 Shamea. Yes, money talks. Well, whispers. Thank you for the saying because I had it all wrong, didn't I? You happy with your house? I'm happy with my house too. I want to do some upgrades though. I've been interviewing contractors for the past month or so. I'm like really squeamish about people working in my house because I've had bad experiences. I'll talk about that one day. I've talked about it a little bit before, but I want to redo like my bathroom. I want to redo my bathroom. I kind of want to redo my kitchen. Y'all have seen my kitchen. I want to redo my kitchen. I want to take a wall down. I want to do all kind of stuff. Okay, so will I get an elevator too? I got one. Yes, I'm very traumatized. Okay, I'm very traumatized. And so and then my attic area where I be on the rooftop. I have a rooftop terrace, and so like upstairs, I got like a lot of what I call dead space. Is really like unfinished space. I want to finish it, but in finishing it, I want to take down some walls and make that like an area. And people are like, oh, we're gonna have to bring a beam up to the fourth floor. We're gonna have to. I'm like, okay, it can be done, right? So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. And meanwhile, all of this stuff with immigration. And this is sad to say, all of this stuff that's been going on with immigration, people are acting like, ain't gonna be no workers because they deporting all the construction workers and all the people that do all that manual labor. So and a lot of stuff that we used to could get really cheaply is getting really expensive, honey, because we had to find somebody to do it. But there's that. Um You said wasted space. Yes, it's a lot of wasted space. It's literally a wet bar up there. And I go to the wet bar every now and then, but I'm mostly outside. But I really want to make that whole space like open. I might put my office up there and then, yeah, like where my office is now, where we're sitting. Y'all haven't seen it before, but this is a whole bedroom with it's like a ensuite, and it has a full bathroom. And so what I would like to do is I want my mama to move in. She probably watching, and this would be her room, and then I'll take all my office stuff all the way up, and that would be my office area. So there's that. Hmm. I can talk about houses all day. I can talk about houses and real estate and stuff all day. And then I got into my house, when the market was great, in 2020 when the interest rate was lower than low, honey. So yeah. I want another house. I was thinking about buying another house, selling this one and buying another one because my equity has gone up significantly. But the interest rates are so crazy. It's like I might as well stay here. Yes, my mom is doing very well. Thank you for asking. Pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. Now that I told y'all all my business. Okay. Meanwhile, let me see. You said you admire the hustle. Thank you, friend. Kenya and Sheree have beautiful homes. They do. They do. Actually, Kenya has a beautiful home. Cynthia has a beautiful home. Nene Leaks has a beautiful home. Like they all have beautiful homes. Like most people who you see in the public eye, they have nice places to live. I'm just saying. Egypt, Shara, and Mike seem to be great contractors. Okay, I'm a little leery. Listen, they great contractors on TV. And no shade, I don't know what they do or how they do it, but I just know that, some people are guilty by association. I need some pointers on buying. I'm 41 and still don't get it. What don't you get, friend? The interest rates, I don't know what the interest rates are now. They're probably a little lower than they have been. I don't know. Don't give me the line. But I don't know. I just think that, I think that buying a house is the way to go. That's the key to wealth. And, houses appreciate. They never make more land. Even Oprah said that. So, buy your little piece of something, even if it's not your dream home, and then you can upgrade. fix it up, okay, sell it and get your equity out of it and move on. Can you imagine putting like $150,000 into something, putting your little $5,000, $10,000 down, paying your mortgage for a year or two, and then the house appreciates, and then in 2 years it's worth $250,000. You sell it. Okay, then you got $100,000 in your pocket after they pay the bank. Okay, the $100,000, then you go put 10, 20,000 on your next house, and then you got like 80,000 in the bank. So I mean, I'm just saying, it's the key to wealth. It's the key to wealth. You know how many houses I done bought and sold, bought and sold, and bought and sold, and bought and sold. Okay, you said 8%. Okay, that's what the interest rate. Oh, that's a lot. Child, I bought this house at the perfect time. That's why I don't want to go. Like now, if you would have bought this house today, oh my God, I just feel so blessed to be here. Anyway, like this video. I will see you guys over on Patreon at midnight in about 20 minutes. Okay, patreon.com. I am a alien. We got some things to talk about. Somebody to send me some court documents. I don't even know. I haven't even looked at them, but I'll just pull them up and what is this? Somebody tag me in something now. What is this? Oh. Mm. Oh. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, 8% is high. 8% is real high. When I bought mine, it was 3. So, you know, it is what it is. You said you bought 3.75 in September of 2024. Did you buy your points down? But yeah, that's, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, like this, I'm not a real estate agent. I just like real estate. I just like buying and selling. And when I tell you the process itself is hell, okay? Going through why do I get brain fog every single time when I'm ready to go? Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's hell going through the process of buying a house. When they go through all of your bank records, they go through all of your money, they try to trace everything. You can't have no big deposits. It's just a mess, okay? But once you make it through, you in like Flynn. Inspections, financing, all of the above, honey. All of the above. You said Portia's teeth throws me. Why y'all always dragging Porsha? I don't be trying to drag Porsha or Kandi or Kenya or anybody, but it's like people feel like, I do simply because, I have an opinion about their actions. But I really, I like Kandi and Porsha. Now Kenya, not so much, but I don't have nothing against Porsha except, that she be lying a little bit. Kandi too. But there's that. All right, y'all. I'm gonna shut this down. Don't forget to like this video. If you are watching the replay, please, please, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the new taglines. Let me know what you think of Porsha and her broken friendship with Shamea. Let me know what you think about Phaedra dragging the Married to Medicine ladies on the next reunion. It will be interesting to see what happens. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Good night, squad.